y'all, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I am Susan, your hostess, and I'm here today with my husband Walter. It has snowed in West Tennessee, and you're going to see us cooking our breakfast this morning, but I wanted to let you know on the front end, we have power. We're blessed. We have power, we have food, we have a secondary heat source, but our heater system is down. So y'all be praying that we can get that fixed and it won't cost us an arm and a leg. Let's get to breakfast. Now, as I get ready to prepare our breakfast this morning, I am thankful we still have our power on, that we have a roof over our head, that we have plenty of warm clothes to put on our backs, that we have blankets on our beds, we have our chickens, our turkeys, and ducks outside. We have our dogs and our cat. We have plenty of food to eat. We have our pantry stocked and prepared, and we are truly, truly blessed. It is snowing outside, and there's no end in sight. Probably it will end sometime this evening, but we have quite a bit of snow out there already, and we are staying toasty warm in our house. We live in a double-wide mobile home, which is not the warmest place in the world to live, but we have tips and tricks to get us through cold, blustery winter days that we use each and every year. We close our vents on our homes. Underneath our home we have vents. We close all those off. We will put plastic over the windows if we need to. We hang wool blankets over our doors. We put towels at the bottom of the doors to stop any drafts from coming through. And we always try to maintain our heat source, making sure that everything is clean and in order on our heating source. You're seeing me prepare bacon this morning, and all this bacon is cooked up in our oven on a 400-degree oven for about 30 minutes. And then I drain it on a paper towel. What we don't eat for breakfast will then be stored in our freezer. And all of the bacon grease is saved, and that will go into the refrigerator once I get this bacon plated up. My husband made sure that our chickens were also warm. He shored up any openings on the chicken coops where a wind could get in there. He's added straw to all of the pens. He's going out there periodically throughout the day to make sure that their water is drinkable and not frozen. They have plenty of food, and they are very, very well taken care of. The dogs actually did not want to go out in the snow, but they finally gave in and went and did their business. Now they're on their daddy's lap, snoozing and relaxing. As I prepare this breakfast, I am so blessed and thankful for all the good things that the Lord has provided for my husband and I, and we are thankful for the ability to do all the things that we need to do around our little homestead to take care of days like today. And so the bacon is done. I'm getting the butter ready for the skillet. I've got my eggs ready. And we're going to be cooking eggs, bacon, and toast this morning. And so I pulled out our little handy-dandy toaster to toast the bread up. And I forgot to plug it in. There we go. And so as I go about my daily routines of household chores and cooking and preparing, I am just totally blessed and thankful that the Lord takes care of us. so that we're prepared for days like today. So I could have used some of that bacon grease in my eggs, but I didn't do that this morning. I should have. But I am cracking open some of our fresh eggs. And they have the prettiest yolks, y'all. I'm making sure that that butter is all over that skillet. And you notice I crack them one at a time because I'm checking them to make sure that they're good. And I'm fixing my husband's breakfast first. I'm going to go ahead and get this toast buttered up while I'm waiting on those eggs to cook. And I'm actually got to flip these eggs here in a moment. I did speed this up just a little bit to shorten the time for y'all, but it takes me about 30 minutes or so to get the breakfast all together on days that I don't have to fry up bacon. So those eggs flipped perfectly for me. I was so surprised because a lot of times I'll break the yolk. These are BB red eggs, the little bitty eggs, and I'm going to cook those for my breakfast. That's the first of our BB red eggs, and y'all, they were delicious. So I'm really excited about that. I call those half eggs because those are little banny hens. They only weigh about 2 pounds. And so my husband came and got his plate, and now I'm going to get my breakfast ready. Here goes the BB red egg. Look at that yolk. Beautiful. They're little bitty eggs, but they had a lot of flavor to them. So while I'm waiting on that, I'm going to get my toast ready and get my plate ready. And yeah, I've got a stack of cast iron on my stove that I really need to find a home for. Normally they sit in my oven or on my stovetop. I'm still going through all my cleaning and decluttering, and I've got cabinet space under my cabinets that I can actually put my cast iron in. I haven't got all of it in there yet. These eggs are almost ready, and I'm going to be eating breakfast here in just a moment. So here we go. Got our eggs, and I'm going to pull out some jelly out of our pantry. I'm putting a little salt and pepper on my eggs and getting everything ready. Getting that toast and everything buttered. And everything, it was so good this morning. It's a good way to start your day with a good, healthy breakfast. Yeah, I'm wearing 2 shirts too to keep myself a little bit warmer. There's my jelly, y'all. It's from September of 2021. It is a muscadine jelly that I made, and it is so good and still edible. Even though it's been on my pantry shelf for 3 years, it's still edible and delicious. So I was grateful I had that on the shelf. It gave me a little bit of something sweet this morning to go with my breakfast. And getting that lid off the jar, look at that. It was yummy in my tummy. I am thankful we have our own grocery store in our house, that I don't have to run to the store for milk and bread and eggs, that I have these things in my house and I have the knowledge of how to make them or prepare them. So here I am putting the bacon up. This will go into the freezer And a lot of times I will use this in my beans. So if I'm canning beans or if I'm making them fresh, it goes into the beans. And I'm giving the dogs a little treat there. And so I'm almost ready for all my breakfast. So no matter how much you prepare, sometimes you have issues that come up. We have electric heaters. We have an oil-filled electric radiator heater. We have our oven, which is electric, so we don't have to worry about any kind of fumes or anything in our home that we can heat our house with. We also have um, kerosene lamps that we use a non-kerosene oil in. That's a smokeless, odorless oil. We also have a propane heater that we could bring in here, and we would have to crack a window in order to have it in the house. So we hang these wool blankets over the doors. That's one way to help insulate our mobile home. We can put plastic up on our windows, and actually buying the PIVA shower liners that are clear are cheaper than buying the shrink plastic that you can put on your windows, and they're thicker. So this is a lightweight shower curtain, and you can use that, and it's a whole lot cheaper than buying those bulk packages of the plastic that you could put on your windows. You saw at the beginning of the video, our back door window is frosted over. That's a mobile home door. They are not as insulated as they claim they are. But we are safe and we are warm. We're counting our blessings this morning. Thank you everybody for watching. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the temperature was 11 degrees Fahrenheit this morning. Thank you everybody for watching, and may you be fully blessed.